Born with two dogs, invisible but real as your heartbeat. Violence and lust. When you're young, they're puppies, manageable. When you hit puberty, they become wolves, chained to your wrists, one on each side, pulling you towards destruction. The violence dog yanks you towards rage when you're disrespected, towards fists when words would work, towards domination when partnership is needed. The lust dogs pulls you towards every woman who isn't yours, towards instant gratification over lasting love, towards taking what isn't offered. Most boys think that becoming a man means letting their dogs run free. I'm a man, I do what I want. No, that's not a man, that's an animal with a credit card. A gentleman, he's mastered his dogs. When his wife frustrates him, violence sits. When his neighbor's wife smiles at him, lust heals. When his children defy him, violence stays down. When temptation whispers, lust doesn't move. Not because the dogs are gone, they're never gone. Not because he's weak, it takes infinite strength. But because he's decided, I control them, they don't control me. Every man who hits his wife, his violence dog is off the leash. Every man who cheats, his lust dog is running wild. Every man who destroys his family, he never learned to hold the leash. Here's what I tell my sons. Those urges you feel, that rage, that hunger, those are your dogs. Every man has them. Your grandfather had them. I have them. The difference between a gentleman and an animal, a gentleman keeps his dogs on a short leash. Always. And when you master this, when you truly master this, something beautiful happens. Violence becomes protection, the power to defend, not destroy. Lust becomes passion, the fire for one woman, not every woman. Your dogs become your strength, not your shame, but only if you're strong enough to be their master. Because here's the truth that should terrify every father. Between 16 and 20, those chains get cut. The dogs are no longer leashed to you. If you haven't learned to control them by then, you'll spend your whole life being controlled by them, destroying relationships, traumatizing children, leaving wreckage, blaming everyone but yourself. You're born with... boys and girls are different. My daughter is beach water. Every day different. Some days calm and clear, some days churning, boiling, crashing. The only constant for a girl is change. The tides pulling her in directions she never chose. Everyone judges the beach against their expectations. Too rough, too calm, too cold, not what they wanted today. Everyone needs something from the water, comfort, beauty, peace, but no one asks what the beach needs. Her mother, she's the ocean water. She knows those shallow tides because she lived them. But now she faces currents our daughter can't even see yet. Storms that would terrify the beach. Still, she's expected to be beautiful, bountiful, providing everything without receiving. Sometimes they clash. Beach meeting ocean creates massive riptides. Mother and daughter, both water, pulling in different directions, both changing, both under pressure, both exhausted from being everything to everyone. And me? I'm the harbor wall. I don't understand water. I'm stoned. I can't feel the tides. I can't change with the currents. I don't know what it's like to be pulled by the moon, to change without choosing, to be needed by everyone while drowning. But I don't need to understand. I need to be the one thing that doesn't change. The fixed point they can crash against without breaking me. The shelter that's always there no matter how far they sail or how wild the storm. When my daughter storms against me, I absorb it. When my wife's ocean rage needs somewhere to break, she can flood into my harbor and my depths can absorb the chaos, returning it to stillness. Not with solutions, with unshakable presence. I'm not trying to control the water. I'm giving it a container of safety if they need it. They don't need me to become water too. They need me to be the harbor. Vast, immovable, always there. That's what fathers and husbands are for. To be the one unchanging thing in a world of constant change.